Kia ora from Aotearoa. It's Poppy here with the current Mayan ninth wave energy. We're in a 11 storm and it's in the water trecena, and this is a highly sensitive time and a lot of energy may have accumulated building up a charge. So that charge, when it's catalysed, has the potential to upgrade our belief systems by cleansing away beliefs that are no longer valid for our growth. So it can feel chaotic, like a topsy-turvy accumulation of overwhelm, but the thunder beings are here, giving and taking life, renewing the terrain of our body temples with fresh moving waters that cleanse and purge like lightning quite suddenly when necessary. Our DNA is repairing. Trauma, our own and that of our ancestors, damaged our DNA and caused psychological programs to take hold, and this was part of our evolution too. There's a massive clearing of our greatest traumas and core beliefs at the moment. So even though we may have done the work of discharging the trauma, like we feel we've done it to death almost, there are still some repair upgrades going on. And in recent traumas too can come up, and it's a clearing. It's actually a clearing. It's a surrendering and a letting go. And I see protective components now in the new DNA that we are weaving together with integrity. So the DNA is repairing in an upgraded new way, where we will claim our natural human gifts that we lost from the damage, and also our time and attention with technology and social programming, the things that sort of take us away from being a natural human being in a natural world. All this is happening, a lot of global conflict and concerns, and unless we rise above it, we can get lost in it. But even that's a way of gathering the charge needed to catalyse energy for a fresh, clean, new start eventually. The eye of the storm is a good place to surrender, be and feel, to allow that vital cleansing to take place. Let's not be afraid of the darkness that we may need to see to clear away. Sometimes when we have to deal with something intensely deep, we can almost feel like we've lost our connection with our divine forces, but they're always there. So lots of self-acceptance, love, forgiveness, compassion, that remembering that we are children of the divine life forces of our being, and that they are always with us, even when we lose sight of them for a time. We are being courageous enough to cleanse away trauma and redundant beliefs, to even look at the most painful things that are still coming up, even though we feel like we've been through them all. Well, I know that I do. I just wished the past is in the past, and in some ways it's over, and I'm just dealing with some backlash and more recent things that happened connected, but we're all going on our different journey. So yes, we do have to be courageous enough to cleanse away trauma and redundant beliefs, knowing that the times pass, the dark times pass, and the sun will illuminate new consciousness in our lives when we feel that, and when we break through, and that sun is just unconditional love, light energy. So much love to you. I'm alongside you on your journey too. We're in day wave 129, which is 7 eagle. It's about ethics of service, rising above, maintaining peace and war, refuge in the eagle's nest to rise and fly. That's kind of like the centre of the storm sometimes we need to go to, and living in divine providence. We rely on miracles of divine protection, then that we are really safe in a world that seems that it's very unsafe, but we can actually have that safety no matter what, and still go out and walk and do and be by faith and in trust. So yes, we do rely on miracles of divine protection that are present due to divine connection and spiritual guidance, seeing beyond chaos. It's reflection of our service to humanity. It is in collaboration with Mother Earth's freedom, or our fears adding to the suffering. So we have to avoid entanglements that keep us down. Like, it's all very, when we're empathic, of course, when we feel war, but sometimes the best thing that we can do is keep ourselves in a place where we can just stay in that place of love and peace and affect consciousness that way. That may be our lot. Other people on the ground may be able to do more. We all will know what we can do. But just by being terribly concerned about it and expressing the fears about it, well, we actually need to avoid the entanglements and heal the fears of that if they are there. The trecena that we're in, and it also started with an eclipse, so this is holding its energy for a good 6 months, is 1 water, and that's purifying and purging fires, fueling a new flow of consciousness. And this is the 129th time wave of 36 solar days each since the era of unity consciousness began. And these messages are gleaned mostly from my meditation time with Papatuanuku, Mother Earth, but I also realise that I'm very much in connection with Ranganui, Father Sky. And it does rely on ancient remembrance, just being accessed from what's in my DNA. We all have information on our DNA, and when we restore our DNA and we do that work, we may access such remembrance. Each one of us, we all have our own remembrance, our own knowledge, and that's what I really would like to encourage, is that regaining of our gifts, the repair of our DNA. That's what happens. So thank you so much to everyone joining me on the sacred task of birthing unity, burning. Gosh, I said burning unity, but it is a burning time. Like, there is a burning and a purging time, which is part of finding unity, finding that, returning us back to balance and harmony. And lightning can burn. So, yeah, all my best to you. In Lakesh, I am another you. So much love.